So how can I have credibility as a coach, a practitioner, or a service provider if I've just started? Well, here's the thing. In order to address that, we need to shift the way in which we view credibility, because credibility is not just about the number of years of experience that you have in your business. So I want to give you right now 12 outside the box credibility boosters that you can apply straight away in your business to build more credibility. Number one, put the spotlight on the process that delivers the result, not the person who delivers the process. So maybe you've been trained in some type of modality that assists people to change their life. Highlight the credibility of the modality. Number two, share your why. People love hearing the driving reason behind what got you started. And this actually builds something known as personal trust, which is incredibly valuable in any business. Number three, use your struggles, right? Use the struggles that you have in life, or even the triumphs that you have in life that directly relate to what it is that you do. I mean, for me, quite often, I share the fact that I was incredibly in debt, over $137,000 worth of debt, and I was grossly overweight at a certain point in my life. And this struggle that I went through helps people understand the journey I've been on, which actually builds credibility. Number four, highlight some of the content that you've created. So for me, I've written a number of international best-selling books. I've created a range of different programs. But on top of that, we've got a lot of YouTube clips online. We've done a lot of podcasts. And so we can highlight all of that to build credibility in our message. Number five, you might want to think about the years of experience you have studying a particular field. So for me, I'm incredibly passionate about psychology. I study it all the time. I mean, if you were to go through my Audible account, you're just going to find psychology upon psychology upon psychology. And sure, I didn't study it in traditional educational environments like a university. I studied almost all of my psychology in non-traditional areas. However, it does make me credible. Another thing, number six, you want to consider the number of years of experience that you've had working in a particular industry. So for me, I had a background working in recruitment. I mean, it has nothing to do with what I do now. However, that background of actually recruiting to some of the biggest brands in the world, Apple, IBM, Microsoft, that does add to my credibility. Number seven, you want to think about any media that you've been in. Like, have you been published in a local newspaper? Have you had a little stint on television? I mean, quite often you'll see on our ads, on our website, you'll actually see us listing the logos like SBS, the Today Show, News.com, the Huffington Post, and so on. Of course, all of that assists you. What number are we up to? I think number eight. Number eight, relevant personal achievements, right? So anything that you've achieved personally, like maybe you won 7 from 7 swimming races at your local carnival. Maybe you have personal achievements in an endurance process you've done. Like I know one of our trainers once was an ultra marathon runner, and quite often he would use that ultra marathon running as a credibility point. So any personal achievements that you can brainstorm, that's also going to add to it. Number 9, of course, is testimonials. So if you have worked with people and people that you've helped along the way, then make sure that you highlight that, because testimonials bring an incredible amount of credibility. Number 10, just the title, like whatever your title is. So for me, I have a number of titles. We use the Difference Maker Mentor. We use Master Coach. We also use Co-founder of Authentic Education. And each one of those titles brings credibility. Number 11, think in terms of like certificates, certificates or credentials that you have of any kind. Don't lock into your industry. It's not about that. Just what certificates do you have in general, or credentials that you can then weave in to your communication that will boost your credibility. And number 12 is associations. Like, what are the associations that you belong to? Because quite often, I am a member of the ICF, the International Coaching Federation, and that association obviously brings credibility when I'm talking to coaches. But I don't know, maybe you're a member of Toastmasters or something. If so, mention it, because that's going to help your credibility. And I know this, as you grow your credibility, your business is going to grow. Now, this advice comes from training thousands of new and existing coaches from over 21 countries around the world since 2009. And it's important to understand that building credibility is just one very small piece of the 3 essential pillars that you need to follow if you yourself would like to create a heart-centered business. Here's the thing. To be successful doing what you love, you need 3 important assets. Number 1 is the right package. Your package is what you actually offer people that helps them get results in their life. Now, to do that successfully, you first need to identify who your ideal client is. So for example, you want to think about things like, what are their current problems, right? What are their dreams? What are their goals? And once you know this, then you need to actually show them a path. Now, the path is a clear 3 to 5 steps that starts at their current problem and finishes at their future goal. This is critically important because people don't pay for your services, and I want you to write this down, they pay for the path. And once you've actually created a path, you can use that path to then create the right packages for your ideal client. Now, the package itself actually helps your ideal client implement the path, implement the exact steps that give them the results that they desire most in their life. This package includes selecting things like the right price, the right name, the inclusions, and then the list goes on. So number one, the right package. All right, number two, you must have the right conversation. You've got to be successful at delivering a conversation, because if you're unable to do that, you're not going to be able to take that next step. So think about this for a second. If you want people to be interested in your services, you've got to learn how to capture people's attention. And more importantly, you've got to learn how to hold it. I don't know if you realize this, but on social media, you ready? Drum roll, please. The average person spends a whopping 1.4 seconds on each post. So learning how to capture attention and then hold it is the first essential step. However, there's absolutely no point doing this if nobody takes action. So you actually need to learn exactly how to inspire people to buy. Otherwise, the entire process of grabbing attention is an utter waste of time. And thirdly, you have to have the right presentation. You know, a lot of people want to grow and scale their business. And in order to do that, like if you want to go out there and really share your message with the world, you need to have a winning presentation. What this actually allows you to do fundamentally is it allows you to stop spending your time doing one-on-one sessions and then scale your business with one-to-many workshops or one-to-many group coaching, online courses, retreats, and the list goes on. So you can use the same presentation to attract new clients. Once it's written, right? Once you've got a winning presentation, you can use that same presentation to attract clients from all over the world 24/7 using automation. The good news is you only need to have one package. You only need to have one type of conversation, and you only need one presentation. But you probably guessed it. All three need to be done in the right way. Now, I know you probably have many more questions right about now. So if you'd like to see a complete step-by-step breakdown of exactly how this three-step process will help you do what you love, complete with live demonstrations, then you're invited to attend the upcoming free online course called Prosper from Your Passion, Sharing Your Knowledge Online. Now, my promise to you is this. This course will have no fluff. It'll have no boring filler content. I hate that stuff just as much as you. It's just going to be jam-packed with practical steps to create a heart-centered business doing what you love. In fact, at the program, you're going to learn exactly how to discover your true passion, but hear me out, even if you think you have no passion whatsoever, or even worse, right? You got too many passions and you've been struggling most of your life to pick one, right? You're also going to learn the 5 steps to package your passion into an offer that people are inspired to buy. You'll also learn the Presenters Pro formula. So this is a formula that you can use that will enable you to move people with your message. And you're going to learn how to replace self-doubt with self-confidence. And of course, there is much, much more we're going to be covering in the program. So just click the link, right? Click the link in this video to learn more or reserve your free spot. And in case we have not met yet, my name's 𝗵𝗲𝗏. I'm the co-founder of Authentic Education. And since 2009, I've dedicated my life to helping people across the globe to live abundantly on purpose. So you can be confident that I can actually help you, because I have trained thousands of people from over 21 countries around the world. I've also been fortunate enough to work with the likes of Dr. John Demartini and John Assaraf from the hit movie The Secret. And this message I'm sharing with you has been featured in numerous media publications. In fact, the Huffington Post called us Australia's leading training organisation, helping people to do what they love. And I can help you do what you love too. So to learn more or reserve your free spot to prosper from your passion, sharing your knowledge online, just click the link near this video. And in case you're wondering why is it free? Well, to be completely transparent, we use a marketing method called freemium. So just like Zoom or Gmail or Spotify are free, we deliver great value for free, and a small percentage of people who want more will decide to buy the premium version of our courses. So it ends up being a win-win for everyone. So if you want to explore what's possible for you, if you want to have more freedom, more fulfillment, and dare I say it, more financial abundance in your life, you can learn more by clicking the link near this video, and I'll see you there.